life has an impact on who you surround yourself with and what you consume online.
Certainly.
And if it doesn't work out in the end, assuming you gave it your all, then at least you were enjoying every step along the way. You want to live a life worth living, then be the best and
I don't think so.
Scott Weed, what made you start JackersEdit? And I want to start making GMVs. So, do you have any advice?
Of course.
I started this channel because I wanted to do something I like. And what did I like back then? Well, when I was much younger, I liked to play video games. Not so much nowadays, I'm more of a content creator than a gamer. I thought that if I'd make YouTube videos, I'd get some level of recognition for my hard work, that I was going to be something at least. Sitting around and feeling like I'm progressing with my life through playing video games just wasn't gonna get me the recognition I wanted, nor will it solve any real-world issues. If you're stuck in debt, then focus on paying that shit off first before working on your passion. Because you've no power doing the things you like when you have unfinished business weighing you down. Luckily for me, I started this channel off when I was in school, so I didn't really have anything weighing me down besides exams. But even then, school wasn't really my priority because I had a greater purpose than that. My purpose was to grow my channel and hopefully make a good amount of income from it. And here I am, still messed up more than ever, right?
Right.
And to answer your second question, if you want to start making GMVs, then you need to be at some level passionate about it.
Surely.
Ask yourself this: if you really like what you're doing, are you willing to work on it for free without getting paid?
Oh, hell no!
When I started this channel, I liked what I did, and even in the slow growth days, I kept going because it never felt like work to me. You have to love what you do to the point where it should never really feel like work to you. And if it doesn't work out in the end, assuming you gave it your all, then at least you were enjoying every step along the way. So it's still a win for you. Cynthian, how do you find the music for your videos? Before, I used to go to YouTube and search for the songs that I want to edit to, but nowadays I receive new tracks from record labels and music artists. They contact me, sharing with me their upcoming songs, and I just have to send it out to my video editors. Or my editors send me the songs they want to edit to, and I just have to approve whether or not it's monetizable. Silver Crow the Gamer, so how old are you and how has life been treating you? I'm 25 years old. It's been 10 years since I first made my Q&A video.
What is going on, guys? It is Masquerade Jack speaking.
And here I am, still going strong.
Seems like it.
Life is treating me fairly well. I wouldn't say life is hard, not anymore. I think it has a lot to do with how you look at things. If I'm constantly seeing problems in my own life, then life will be treating me like shit, wouldn't it?
Surely.
But here's the thing, your life has an impact on who you surround yourself with and what you constantly consume online. So if you constantly surround yourself with unambitious people who always look at the bad things in life, then you will become unambitious and negative as a result. But if you surround yourself with high performers who look for solutions, then you'll be a high-performing individual that gets things done. If you want to know who a person is, just look at who they surround themselves with and what they consume online. If all they consume is entertainment, shit that makes them laugh, then when life gets hard, they will fall back to the entertainment they watch, which in turn will make it harder for them to get out in the long run, Because entertainment is just a delayed solution to problems.
Certainly not.
It's a temporary fix, guys. The bottom line solution goes beyond the temporary. And what's the solution for life to treat you well? It has a lot to do with habits. The secret to your future is hidden in your daily routines, my friend.
That's interesting.
I go into more details about that in this video. Go watch it after this Q&A.
Okay, only if you're sure.
Maya Zimic, where are you from? I'm from your mind, where you go crazy to party in your deepest dreams. I live here in UK for almost all my life. I've adapted their language and I've almost lost my native language, which is Tagalog.
Look at that!
Though I understand it, I don't speak it. I think that if you're gonna live in a country where English is the main language, then you have to be the best at speaking that very language. If you don't, if you struggle to get your words out, then it will lead to miscommunication.
Who are you? You. No, not me, you. Yes, I am you. Just answer the damn questions.
I'd argue by saying you'd be treated very well when you can speak better English than the average English speaker. You can keep your foreign accent, but what's more important is the way you articulate words through your sentences. I've known people that can speak 2 languages and they can speak better English than you.
Okay, sorry.
Can you imagine that? You're in a group and whenever you try to speak, people will just ignore you like you just don't matter. This also doesn't mean you should start demanding things from people just for them to respect you, because respect isn't demanded, it is earned. And so if English is the only language you speak, at the very least, be the very best at it.
Shut up! You!
Yes?
Not you, him! What's your name?
Me.
Yes, you!
I am me.
Suburbis was. My question is, why is all your characters are so much thick body? What he meant was, why am I including characters with really thick physiques in my videos? The answer is simple. Attention is the new currency. In a world where everyone is consuming contents online, people's attention span has decreased. And so one of the ways to catch people's attention is by doing what's necessary to get clicks.
I'm a Gemini.
Channel got demonetized before.
I'm a Gemini.
This is what you get for using SAS thumbnails.
Strom, favorite anime opening or ending song, and any Maroon 5 songs you like. So with Maroon 5, I actually don't listen to their songs.
How dare you?
But I am aware of that band, so I don't really have an answer for that second question you had. But as for my favorite anime opening, I never really think too much about the opening or ending songs. I can say that one anime song that has been kept in my mind for so long since I first seen it back in 2011 is Elfen Lied. It has this unsettling opera theme to it. Funnily enough, I actually made an AMV with that anime back then in the early days of my YouTube career. I also made an AMV with Death Note and High School of the Dead from what I can remember.
This is what Elfen Lied looks like.
Pink hair?
Yes.
James Basley, is there any way you can do Mary on a Cross with your skills? It will be epic to see. So the song Mary on a Cross by Ghost is something I thought about doing for a GMV. It was trending on so many short videos, however, I never really got to it simply because it's a copyrighted song. Maybe if there's a monetizable version of that track, I'd make a video with it.
You go down just like Holy Mary, Mariana Cross.
What?
Oshwinker Ketter, from where do you get videos for editing? I get all my clips from YouTube. Sometimes I get it from Bilibili, which is the Chinese version to YouTube, but for the most part, it's off YouTube. I also look at channels to where the clips were uploaded from, because most oftentimes that same channel has multiple trailers and cinematics of the same game. So if it's an official game development company, they often post trailers of their games and cinematics there.
Fun fact, I don't play League of Legends.
How dare you!
Desert Maker, what made you choose your moniker JackersEdit? JackersEdit is the name that I went for when I took this channel seriously. It derived from my Xbox Live gamer tag, The Free Jacker. I had an old YouTube channel called that, however it's long gone. I then made a new channel called Masquerade Jacker, which is this channel right now.
That little history lesson is inspiration.
I was uploading random videos before that, and my channel wasn't really growing. And so in 2017, I changed my channel from Masquerade Jacker to JackersEdit. And from there, I started to upload weekly GMVs. And to this day, I stood with the name.
Thanks for the history lesson.
Says Dump, do you happen to have your girlfriend there? I wouldn't say girlfriend, but I am dating. Now when it comes to dating, I never had to use any dating apps like Tinder to get the girls.
Oh, it's just an online dating app.
I find that the best relationship happens when you speak to the person face to face. There is just a lot more values you can demonstrate in person than through messaging on phone. For example, if a girl was to interact with two guys, one through online, through texting and video calling, and the other guy who she sees face to face. The guy that she sees face to face wins, because he's able to demonstrate his survival and replication values to the girl. Meanwhile, the guy who she's talking on the phone through text isn't able to do that. That's the thing he's lacking. It's also the reason why I can be so blunt with my text, because online communication does not resemble real-life interactions.
Yeah, you gotta love the talking.
If I sound mean through my text, don't take it personally, because texting leads to a lot of miscommunication. And so, if you want to get good at dating, you have to improve two things: your survival and replication values. However you define that shit, it's up to you, my friend. Rocky the Black Dragon, any plans for the new year in 2024? Yes, big plans. First off, I'm not the type of person to speak so openly about my plans to anyone.
So not quite as secret as we'd hoped.
I think when you do that, it relieves you with this feeling of accomplishment, as if you already achieved it. But in reality, you haven't. And so by telling yourself these big dreams, it kind of stops you from pursuing these plans because you're satisfied with the thought of achieving it.
You can relax for now.
So before you get your answer, I am fully dedicated to get this done.
Yes, sir.
My plan for 2024 is to purchase my first HMO property. Been holding back on this because I was experimenting with other business ventures while I'm still young. I think it's essential to experiment and find out what business ventures works for you. And so me moving on to this property business is gonna be the next step for my life. But I'll keep you updated on my Instagram. Feel free to follow me there.
No way!
Alfizila, hey bro, do you have any motivational quotes you can give me? Hell yeah, I actually have a Google Drive folder of all the motivational quotes that I posted from YouTube stories. This was before YouTube discontinued stories in their platform, so I'm currently posting new quotes on my community section now. People are burnt out because they do too little of what they enjoy. Did you like that? What about this? Success is like being pregnant. Everyone says congratulations, but nobody knows how many times you've been fucked. Alright, that's enough.
How inappropriate.
Terribly sorry. I don't know what I was thinking.
Javi, if you were to write your own autobiography, what would the title be? Good question. Honestly, I don't really have a good answer to this question. I'll probably call it be the best and fuck the rest.
Be the best and fuck the rest.
By the way, I always say this quote at the end of every videos. Ask yourself this. Would you rather live your life being mediocre and care what people think? No. The only people you should care about their opinions of you are those who pays your bills, or if they are your teachers. If they're none of that, if they don't pay your bills or they aren't your teachers, then you shouldn't take what they say too seriously. Be the best version of yourself and do the things you truly want in your life, and fuck all those telling you otherwise. If you go where everyone goes and you think how everyone thinks, then you are never going to go beyond average. In fact, you have fallen under what I consider groupthink, where you're no longer making decisions for the best outcome and instead are making decisions based on what everyone else might think of you if you go against their mentality. Then you aren't someone worth having an autobiography made because you're constantly living in fear. You're fearful of what others might think of you if you go against the herd-like mentality.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
And guess what? Being mediocre in today's age is not good enough. You will get screwed over by inflation. People will mistreat you for miscommunication. And having an average mind prevents you from reaching your full potential.
So what?
Am I making it clear already? You want to live a life worth living? Then be the best and fuck the rest.
Thank you! I won't forget this!